Hello, 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 everyone. Happy Monday. How are we doing today, you guys? So sorry for the late start here. We were having some technical difficulties, but I think I have it all figured out. I'm actually not totally sure, but at least I'm here now. Before, I couldn't even change scenes. So that's an improvement. We made it here. You can see me, you can hear me. So, you know, we're making moves in the right direction. But no, it actually is not Wayne this time, I fear, Juan. I really don't know what was going on, and quite frankly, I don't even really know how to describe what was going on. It was just like my Streamlabs was I don't know. It was kind of like when I tried to pull up the window, it was like all black, and like aside from like an icon on it that's like the Streamlabs logo, if that makes sense, and like it wouldn't go back to normal, so I couldn't like actually see or click anything on it. And the literal only way to get out of it was to force shut it. So yeah, I don't know what that was all about. I think I figured out what to do though if it happens again. Also, I don't know why I'm floating. Why is half of my body like floating? Oh, Mondays. Oh, scuff. You know, I don't know what's going on there. Your immersion, I know. Damn, what happened to my lower half? What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck is going on? This makes no sense. Like, hello? Maybe if oh, I know what it is. Oh wait, never mind. That didn't fix it. Cause I took my VTube Studio out of full screen to try to help me get back into my Streamlabs screen. I think that's what might have caused this, but I just put it back in full screen and that did not fix it. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna oh wait, scooting down won't work. Okay, hold on. hold on. We gotta figure this out. I can't be floating. Where are my guts? Where are my guts? I need my guts so I can flirt with the Grim Reaper more. What the hell? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can figure this out. I'm going to put a minimal amount of effort. And if I can't figure it out with a minimal amount of effort, then I guess I'm just floating this stream. I don't know what to tell you. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do that. Just bear with me for a second here. Maybe it's a setting? Girl, I don't know. Everybody tell me how is your day going? How is your day going? Oh, that's a good idea. Well, no. That's not gonna work either because it's like, it's acting like the VTube Studio isn't there. Otherwise, it would just show more of my body. It would show my legs. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, the Bing Bong is in VTube Studio, so the Bing Bong won't go there. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what to do about this. What happened here? Oh! That fixed it. Okay. There we go. All right. Look at me, a little problem solver today. Wow, I've solved 2 problems. Let's go. Well, you know what? I feel like, you know, since we fixed it, we shouldn't put Miss Bing there just because we can. Let's put a loaf bong down. Or you know what? No. Let's put okay. Should we put a glare bong or a don't care bong? Because I feel like either of those fits the vibe of everything that has happened in the past like 15 minutes. What do we think? Glare bong or don't care bong? Let me know. I'll put her right in front of me. Don't care bong? Perfect. See? She don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck. Oh, Miss Bing, I miss yes. All right, we'll put it right there. Actually, I'm gonna make her even bigger. She can really see how little she cares. There we go. Perfect. There she is. I think she's attached to the bottom of my booba, maybe. No, maybe my abdomen. I don't know. But anyways, okay. Well, I'm glad we figured all that out. That is a relief. I think we are ready to go now after, you know, a good, healthy bit of scuff. How are you guys? How's it going? How are we doing today? I'm doing okay. Honestly, I'm having like a pretty decent day. Not too bad. I'm really tired today, but that's kind of my only complaint, really. It wasn't a half bad Monday. It was busy. I had a lot of phone calls, but pretty much everybody was nice, so that was fine. And I'm excited to flirt with the Grim Reaper a bit more today. I'm hoping that we will finish this one up so that we can start Life is Strange Before the Storm tomorrow. I'm super excited about that as well. So yeah, since we had a little bit of a late start here, I'm gonna say without further ado, let's just hop in and see what's in store for us next. Just another Monday. I feel that. I definitely feel that for sure. But hey, I'm glad it wasn't a bad Monday. Just another Monday is all right. We'll take it. You know, we'll take it. All right, let's check on Scruffles. Scruffles is sleeping on your bed for the moment. You set... Sorry, Iris is blocking my view. You sit down next to her and think back on your history with pets. Oh, Scruffles was our first pet. First pet was Cleo, Oreo, or your first pets were hermit crabs. I'm gonna pretend that Scruffles is Miss Bing. So let's say Scruffles was my first pet. Though that's technically not true. Miss Bing was not my first pet. She was my first cat though. So close enough. How was my Valentine's? It was great. We had an amazing time. I saw my parents for a little bit. I got them from the airport. And then me and my friends went to see Send Help, which was a very good movie. I really, really enjoyed it. Rachel McAdams. Yeah, Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien did a phenomenal job. It was really, really good. I will say though, I did not know that it was going to be decently gory. So I struggled a little bit with that. There were several portions of the movie that I covered my eyes and ears. But it was really good. Like, we were all fucking sat, and there weren't that many people in the movie theater with us, but everybody else in the theater, like, we were all like laughing out loud together, like gasping together. Like, I feel like we really went through something together, us and those people. But it was really good. It was definitely a very like shocking movie, I guess you could say. It really kept me on my toes, and it took some turns that I really wasn't expecting. I didn't really know what to expect because I didn't watch the trailer or anything. I don't really like watching trailers anymore these days because I feel like they always reveal way too much about the movie, you know? So I went in pretty much blind. I knew that it was about like two people that work together that get in a plane crash and are stranded on an island, and that's literally all I knew about it. So I don't know. Yeah, but it was a really great movie. I definitely would recommend it. So we did that. We got Papa John's, their like heart-shaped pizza. And it was definitely made with love. It was delicious. And then we just hung out and played some games and watched music videos and just chatted. But yeah, actually, no, we didn't do a Costco date. But I found out two very lovely things. One, they actually went to Costco to get stuff to like bring snacks because we all like got different snacks and goodies and stuff. And they brought like a box of these like Korean like cheesecakes, but they're like more like a cake texture. It was really interesting but really delicious, and they're just like these little like mini personal sized well, I guess not really mini, but you know, a single portion like piece of fluffy Korean cheesecake. Yeah, it was really good. And yes, but I found out through them that apparently my work has like a business, Costco, and so I can like go to my boss and ask to get a card for Costco like under our work business. So I was like, oh hell, I gotta do that so that I can go to Costco and then I can get Dubai chocolate for myself. So great news. I forgot about that today. Actually, I need to go and talk to my boss about it, because I was like, at first I was like, oh, you mean like they have a card and they give it to you and then you go and like get stuff for work? And they're like, no, like it'll have your name on it and under it it's gonna say like our company and blah 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 blah. And I was like what? I didn't even know that existed. Like, what do you mean? So yeah, I need to get one of those so I can go. And also I just want to go on a Costco date. Y'all were like talking it up so much. I'm like, I want to go eat a hot dog and get Dubai chocolate. Like, what do you mean? So that's what I found out. And I also got Korean fluffy cheesecakes out of it. So those are in my fridge. I'm excited to have another one. Today's snack, however, I did get a dessert with my lunch. And I have it here in case I feel like eating it. Because I just ate like part of it. I got Panera today, and they had like a heart-shaped cookie. I really like their like seasonal iced sugar cookies or whatever, but this one it has sprinkles on it, and I love sprinkles. Like, I just love the crunch of sprinkles. So yeah, I have the rest of that cookie here today for my snack in case I get hungry. And then I actually still have my soda from the theater on Saturday. So we've got an interesting array out here. But yeah, anyways, Galentine's was so much fun. We had an amazing time. And the girls also really enjoyed. In fact, Ophelia was acting really bad after everybody left, because I think she was upset that everybody left. Like, she was having the time of her life. Like, she was just going around in circles getting pets from each person, like just over and over and over again. Like, she was eating it up. She was here for the attention. So I don't think she coped very well once everybody left and it was just me. You know, she was really having the time of her life. So I felt a little bit bad about that, poor Feefers. But she's back to behaving now. Well, actually, I don't know that for sure. She's actually a troublemaker most of the time. She's back to her normal troublemaking ways, I suppose. Yesterday, after everybody left, she was being a menace, like genuinely being a menace. So I do not think she was happy to have everyone leave, but that's okay. They had a great time though. We had a lot of fun. But anyways, okay. You didn't have any other pets growing up, but that didn't bother you. You smiled down at Scruffles. You're very happy to have her in your life. Earlier today, Scruffles was looking a little ill, but has totally perked up after spending a little time around you. Strange. Okay, let's take a photo of Scruffles. You quickly snap a picture of Scruffles. You probably have 100 identical ones, but that didn't matter. Her fur is looking especially soft today. Aw, let's look at our book. I always like to read the book. Okay, affirmations. Oh, here we go. You're made of love. No amount of fear can dissolve that. No pain destroy it. No hatred diminish it. No anguish drown it. No loneliness replace it. You are kind and caring and deserve happiness. You are love. You are capable of change, of growth. You deserve the life you desire. You are not your mistakes or failures, and you are greater than the sum of your experiences. If you do not already know it, I hope you can come to love yourself because you are everything. You are love. Aw, that is so nice. You know what? I feel like we all needed to hear that today. How lovely. Okay, can I update my bio? Grimmy has it bad for me. Okay. Good. Perfect. That's lovely. Wait, do I get new items as I play? I don't think so, right? You can just change it if you want to. I don't want to. My room is perfect as it is. And I like how I look, so that's fine. All right, let's just go. Let's do this. Wait, okay, I know we have no time to waste, but do we want to try to do the Wordle again? I kind of want to. I can't help it. Okay. I'm just gonna be chaotic with it. Let's say, what could we do? Can I do Dubai? I can. Actually, that's not a bad word, huh? It hits quite a few vowels. Okay, so I-N-D. Tepid. Oh, okay, there's an E in it as well. So probably ends in ED. And has an I. The only thing I can think of is diced, but that, well, you know what? We could get some good information. I wonder if when it still does orange like that, that means there is another D. Probably not, right? Okay, so the I it either has to start with I or I in the middle. It'd be like irked. Oh. Okay, so I has to be in the middle. Fried? Is that not what I just... Oh, it said you win. Not me thinking it said I lost. I was like, is that not what I put in? Yay, let's go. Okay. Okay, I'm done. Let's go to the chat room. See, that's what I think that's what it would mean for normal Wordle, but I mean like in this game specifically. I'm glad I tried some random. Oh my god, look at his profile picture. It's so cute. Okay. I see. Okay. It's going to be one of those days, is it, Grimmy? Okay, Mortal, I have had an important revelation, and that is that I am unaware of certain aspects of your person. It is imperative that you answer these immediately upon being seen. 1. Your favorite mortal color, as opposed to what's an immortal color? The season in which you favor most. What is your family status? Name of any mortals who tickle your fancy. Left or wait, Grimmy, left or right side of the bed? What do you mean? Thank you. Why have you taken so long to respond? Perhaps my approach was wrong? No, the problem cannot be me. Minty, I request your presence. Hello? Aw, did you miss me? Anyway, let me read all this. Are we playing 20 questions or something? 20? Don't be ridiculous. Use your eyes and count. I asked 5. Technically, there are 8 questions there. Just answer the first 5, mortal. Don't you want to know what took me so long? Sorry to answer it, but yes, your approach is wrong, as always. Just answer the other questions. Fine, I'll work down the list. My favorite mortal color is... Can I say rainbow? Probably rainbow then. Okay, rainbow, got it. A fine color. Hell yeah, it is. Which season? Spring all the way. Warmer weather and all those pretty flowers. It really is the best time of year. I've always wanted to do a spring photo shoot with flowers or something. If you wanted to, you could join me. You, me, and the flowers. Ooh. What about clothing items? Is there really nothing else? That's... Oh my god. Grim! Oh, scandalous! That's not what I meant. But I'm down for being a little scandalous. You're adventurous today, or why not? That sounds fun. Oh! Wait. Maybe we can say we're down for being a little scandalous, because that feels like, you know, we can play it off as a joke, but if he's into it, we can go for it. You feel me? How about I take the photos and you pose? Oh my god. I feel like red flowers would look nice in your hair and against your skin. You plan to photograph me naked? I thought it would be pictures of you. Why do you want me to? Stop, I can't do this right now. I would be lying if I said no, and I cannot lie, as you know. You guys, stop. I can't do this right now. So what I mean to say is that yes, or well, perhaps, what's wrong with me? I'm actually a little lost for words. You're very forward today. Yeah, what's going on, brother? Not that I mind, like at all. I'm sorry, we have to say it. In fact, I quite like it. But, is that meant to be flirting? What? Flirting? Don't be absurd, mortal. The Grim Reaper does not flirt. Yeah, sure, whatever. Whatever you gotta tell yourself, Grimmy. That would be ridiculous. Wow, you're really wooing me right now. Or flirt away, Grim. Nah, I want to encourage it. Flirt away. Anyway, my questions. What about your family? Want to meet the in-laws? Want to meet my family? I don't really like talking about my family. I don't mind if you ask me questions about them. Nah, I'm feeling flirty today, okay? Want to meet the in-laws? We're not married. Should we get married then? Right now? That's a little short notice. Fine. Maybe later then. What did you want to know about them? Do you have any family? Of course I do. You know what? This is kind of true, so we'll say this. Sadly, I don't see them that much these days. Hopefully that'll change. It's a bit lonely being without them. Why did you move away from them? I moved away for work. I see. As good a reason as any. Hi, Axon. Hello. Any mothers in their maiden names? Not for real. How are you doing today, Axon? I'd like to get a house at some point, but I think I'd have to move even further away. Double as lonely. Oh, I know. You could just move in with me. Huh? Me? Little mortal, I wouldn't like living, or you wouldn't like living with me. What? How so? Do you hog the sheets? Snore super loud? That is not what I meant at all. And no, I do neither of these things. How do you know? Unless someone's there to tell you. Oh, Grim, we cannot be. You steal all the blankets and I was chilled to the bone. And you snored so loudly I could not hear my own thoughts. You have a vivid imagination. But no, I do not sleep with others. I don't like to share my own space. So there's no way for me to convince you? Why would you ever want to live with me? I will never understand. You didn't even know I existed a week ago. Okay, that's a totally reasonable point to make. Very fair. Exactly. But once this week is over, I'll own your soul. Then we can revisit this. You definitely will not, but sure. Backtracking a few steps then. My family. I've got my mom and dad. I've got 2 moms. I've got 2 dads. My mom raised me alone. My dad raised me by himself. My older sibling raised me, actually. I've got a mom and a dad. Mom-mint and pom-mint, baby. And they raised me together. Apparently they were like academic rivals or something, or apparently it was love at first sight. I guess that's more accurate. I don't actually know if it was love at first sight. The moment their eyes met, they were drawn to one another. They told me it was fate. Then they were fortunate to find each other. Some soulmates never find their other half. Some wouldn't even know their soul called for another. Wait, so soulmates are an actual thing? How do you know if you find them? You wouldn't know. It's quite rare. Do I have one? How would I know? Seems like a question to ask yourself, but you just said I wouldn't know. Well, you seem quite interested in my soul. Wait, if someone else is my soulmate, they might take offense at you being so keen for my soul. Well, sorry to them, but your soul belongs to me. So don't go getting any ideas thinking you can get out of our arrangement. Wouldn't dream of it. Do you have any siblings? I do. I have a brother and a sister. They're total nuisances, but I love them. Do you have any siblings, Grim? I do not. And thank the lords for that. You do give only child vibes, so I'm not surprised. How so? It's just the way you act sometimes. You're disgusted at the idea of sharing, and sometimes you're kind of demanding. Take what I want when I want it. Yes, exactly. My right as a reaper. I bet if you had a sibling, they'd put you in your place. I know my place. Sure you do. So that's the family questions out of the way then? What's next? I require any names of mortals who tickle your fancy. Oops, hold on. Okay. Tickle your fancy. What exactly do you need that for? I'll have them taken care of. Just a second. Okay. I will have them taken care of. Taken care of how? I think my idea of taken care of and yours are probably very different. Whatever do you mean? What will you do with the information? Do you plan to take their souls prematurely? Their souls? No, that would be against the code. I'll just make sure they do not get in my way. In my way of getting your soul, of course. Nothing else. Nothing whatsoever. Right. I think I should keep these names to myself. Tell me immediately. I don't think so, mister. What if I command you to tell me? I would laugh at you for being edgy. You should do as you're told. There's no point in making this more difficult than it needs to be. Oh, Grimmy. I'm waiting, mortal. I don't need random people getting in the way of my work. How exactly do you expect them to interfere? I do not wish to find out. So just give me the names and do not worry about it. There must be someone, correct? There might be, or there's no one like that in my life, Grim. Nah, there's no one, Grimmy. Just you. Well, that makes my job a bit easier. I suppose no maiming will need to occur today. Maiming? Whoops, did I say that? You wouldn't really do that, would you? Who knows? Why? I'm serious about my work. I do not want anyone getting in my way. Even if there was someone special in my life, they wouldn't be able to stop a Grim Reaper. I don't share, sunshine. Share what? You, obviously. Ah! Luckily, there really is no one. But why? Why is there no one else? What do you mean? Why do you not have someone? You're so... So what? Just, how could you not have a special person? Are you asking me why I'm single right now? Yes, I do not understand. Well, never mind. No, what were you going to say? I'm what? Have you seen yourself? He's buttering me up, you guys. And it's working. Are you trying to insult me or compliment me? Did I tell you how absolutely awful you look? Rude. Wow. I did not. That would be because I cannot lie. Oh, Grim, why would you lead with that? So, surely people have asked to court you? Well, yes. I have dated before, but it's never been anything serious. Their name? I'm dead. Seriously? Very. We don't even talk anymore. You don't need to worry about them getting in the way of your reaping. That is not the reason. It just annoys me. I can't. I love him. Stop. He's so jelly. That I've dated before? I was like 15. It hardly counts. We didn't even hold hands. What a waste. Such a fool. Huh? Did they take you out to eat in fancy places? Buy you flowers? No, we were practically kids. If being funny get the girls, then I need to start being Robin Williams. Listen. Start talking to me like this. Apparently, this is my thing. What a disappointment. I would never be that disappointing. Would you like that, though? Fancy dates and flowers? Grim, you're being so not subtle at all. But you know what? I'm eating it up because it's making me not have to wonder. What else would I be speaking about? I don't need over-the-top fancy. Flowers would be nice, though. Is that cliche? Is it not a basic part of courting? Stop calling it courting. To give flowers? This mortal was truly an idiot. And what about you then, Grim? You said yesterday you've never been in love. But that doesn't mean you've never dated or had a crush on someone. Any underworldlings take your fancy? Or underworldings take your fancy? Underworldings? No. Then any mortals? Well... And on to the final question. Right or left side of the bed? If I have to answer, so do you. I choose to pass. No, you don't get to pass. Left or right side? Wait, let me think. Well, I guess it depends on how the bed is oriented. As well. I like being by the wall, if that's an option. That's why I say that. Well, Well, right now I sleep on the left side, so I guess I'll say the left. Noted. Those were all the questions I had prepared. So you're gonna ask me again why it took me so long to respond? Or whether I thought your approach to this little game was wrong? Fine. Answer them this time then. Was my approach wrong? It was cute in a weird way. The approach was fine. You just phrase things kind of strangely. Like you're interested, but don't want to seem too interested. It was actually kind of cute. Oh, also, you rambled to yourself again. The last time you did that was when we first met. I did not ramble then. You kind of did, had a little chat to yourself, or oh, my mistake, I must be remembering. Nah, you kind of did. I cooked for my wife, hence she is now my wife. Yeah, when you're both hungry, so you throw together homemade noodles and sauce from scratch, seal the deal. I love that. Listen, I love anybody that can cook, okay? Because I'm like, I mean, I don't think I'm a bad cook. I can follow like a recipe well and stuff, but I just think being able to cook, like whoever it is always a really attractive trait, especially if they're like, I don't know, just good at making not even more complex things, but just like, I don't know, just especially like improvising and stuff, like just having like a really good taste for things. Because like as a foodie myself, I just love eating like people's creations that are good at cooking, you know what I mean? And I just feel like it's a really attractive trait. So that is so fair, Axon. That is so fair. Does instant noodles count? You know what? Yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah, I mean, I love instant noodles, but yeah, I don't know. I do love people that are good at cooking because I love eating. It really is, you know, the way to my heart, I feel. Nope, you're remembering incorrectly. I would not make such a fool of myself. I am the Grim Reaper. If you say so, Grim. I was simply testing the program to ensure it ran correctly. That is all. Well, it definitely did. I saw them just in time to witness something hilarious. Just in time to bear witness to my shame. Right as you yelled, "Fuck me." Definitely a way to introduce yourself to someone, or it certainly got my attention. That's for sure. Hey, it certainly got my attention. That's for sure. I'm never going to let you live it down. Oh, yay. I'm so joyful at the prospect. How lovely. Fantastic, even. I love his attitude. I'm glad. Hi, Grimmy. Look at you cheesing. Immediately upon picking up the phone, or well, I guess I picked up the phone. Immediately upon starting our call. Yes, is there something I can help you with, Little Reaper? I was simply bored of typing out my responses to your stupidity. That's a little rude. You're the one spouting nonsense. I know you don't really mind. You wouldn't talk to me all this time if you did. You'd just take my soul and be done with it, right? I'll take it when the time is right. There's nothing wrong with taking my time. Someone's struggling. You appear to be running low on time, though. 2 days, and then your soul is mine, remember? That will not be happening. I do not struggle. How can you be so sure? Statistically speaking, I'm just as likely to win this bet as you are. Another foolish assumption. A Reaper outclasses a human in every way. Statistically, you cannot win. Think I'm doing a decent job so far? Considering I'm still, you know, alive. Maybe I'm just letting you have it until the last possible moment. Or maybe you just can't take it. You are fortunate, you know. Oh yeah? Fortunate I was the Reaper assigned to your case. Another would not put up with you like I do. Well, yeah, I do feel lucky to have met you, or lucky is a bit much. We'll give it to him. Yeah, we feel lucky to have met you. That's enough meaningless chatter. What were you doing, mortal? Right now? Talking to you. Talking to you? That much is obvious. I meant before that. I apologize. I forgot I have to be awfully clear with you. You and your small brain. It's very wrinkly though. That's a lie. That is a straight up lie, but one I'm willing to tell. Why do you want to know? Just answer the question. So demanding, such a bossy boy, or all right, Mr. Insistent. Let's say such a bossy boy. Well, before your 50 questions, there wasn't 50. It was nowhere near 50. Are you that poor at counting? Your nearly 50 questions. I was, well, not doing much actually. Hanging out around my apartment. Scruffles was acting a little strange earlier. I thought she might be getting sick. Ooh, currently making sherbet grits from scratch. That sounds good. Not gonna lie, a Grim Reaper for a bestie would really make life more interesting. Right? Like, low-key, I mean, okay, I definitely want to date the Grim Reaper. If this is the Grim Reaper, I want to date the Grim Reaper. But, like, if that's not on the table, like, let's be besties for sure. Because I want to hear all the tea. Genuinely. But she perked right up. I suppose I just have a healing presence. Maybe you do. I actually just got home from work, but I have the next few days off. You do? Figured if I was gonna die, I didn't want to spend my last days at work. But I know I'll be fine anyway. So I'm just gonna enjoy my little at-home vacation. I see. And your plans for later? Gonna hit the town and party. Maybe I'll go for a walk or something, or honestly, I think I'll stay at home. I feel like he'll get jealous if I say I'm gonna go party. And for that reason alone, I want to say I'm gonna go party, even though I don't really care to go party. Interesting. You don't seem like the party type. Oh, I didn't get the reaction I wanted. I could be. I could start right now. And will you? Probably not. Honestly, I don't have the energy for that. Instead, I'll probably just stay here. Good. This works for me. Stay right there. Huh? What? You can't show up here, sir? What the? I hung up. Well, yeah. Yeah, I know, but why? You'll find out soon enough. Just wait. Wait? I know you don't have that much patience, but yes. Wait, mortal. Okay. You step back from your computer. You're not sure what you're waiting for exactly, but you might as well hang out until he messages you again. You spend a little time with Scruffles and check the moisture of your sprout. Eventually, you can't find anything fun to do while you wait for Grim to get back in contact. Honestly, it worries you a little just how dependent you've become on talking to him. You lie back on your bed, staring at the ceiling, and Mama fall asleep and wake up to him there. You only met him 5 days ago, but it feels like a lifetime you've known each other. Putting aside the fact that he's the Grim Reaper, you've honestly never enjoyed someone's company as much as his. It's a little confusing. You know full well what this strange feeling is in your heart is, but you try to put it aside. As fun as talking to him is, he's still the Grim Reaper. You wander back over to your computer. It's been around 30 minutes now. There's still nothing. Disappointed, you go to turn away when you see an incoming call. Oh, okay. Welcome back. Look up. What the fuck? You look up from your computer out towards the night sky. And on the other side of your currently closed window, you see something so surprising you're sure you must be imagining it. Yeah, you know what? I'm venturing to say gray area accent. And it's not just because I'm a simp. Oh! He's here! I'm not ready. What the hell? Yeah, that is my new wallpaper. What are you doing here? Now that face is priceless. Well worth the trip here, I have to say. Grim? Don't call me that to my face. It's embarrassing enough hearing it over our calls. It's Casper. Casper, stop. Hi, Dran. Thank you so much for the hydrate. How are you doing? That's my real name. Casper. Hello, sunshine. Stop, you guys, stop. Stop, I can't do this, stop. You look like you've seen a ghost. Maybe I have. A really pretty one. Yeah, a really pretty one. I'm far from a ghost, sunshine. Are you sure? Certain. So you admit you're pretty? No. I'll admit that you are, though. Oh. Which you should know to be truthful, because as you know well, I cannot lie. Am I flustering you? You're blushing right now. I can't do this right now. Doing good, Casper. Yeah, I know. I can't believe his name's Casper. Casper short is cute. Nope. No, not flustered one bit. Nope. No, not at all. No, what? No. This is how I always look. Totally normal. Stop angling your face that way. I'm trying to look at you. What? Don't look at me. There's no need to be shy anyway. You are attractive. That is nothing to be shy about. Stop. You gotta chill out, brother. You gotta chill out. Just stop talking for a minute. Nice to see you looking flustered for a change. Grim. Casper. Casper, then. Yes, mortal. How are you even here? Wait a second. I live on the 5th floor. You do. Not too much of an inconvenience for me, luckily. How are you even standing, sitting, whatever you're doing there? I'm neither sitting nor standing. I can literally see you on the other side of this window. Congratulations. Would you like an award? But you'll find I'm floating. What the hell? Is it bad that I low-key like it that he calls me mortal? Okay, I'll add this to the list of things I wasn't expecting today. I feel like I've been cheated out of some very important information about you. Since when can you fly? Since always. Why do you act so surprised? You're floating 5 stories up from the ground. Wait, can't people see you? You think I would be so careless? Yes. I've cast a glamour. Okay. Are you invisible then? Invisible? No. I've taken another form to everyone's eyes but yours. So my neighbors aren't gonna see a mysterious man floating outside of my window? If they were to look, they'd simply see a raven. A raven. Of course. Not a good choice. You'd have a predictable side to you, or you have a predictable side to you sometimes. But I do need to know. Yes? How exactly did you find me? You think I didn't know where you lived? I never told you. I know everything about you, sunshine. So I assume you've come to claim it? My soul, that is. I had a good run, I suppose. No, I'm actually not here for that. You aren't? I know you can't lie, but that sounds like a lie. It's not. I know. Did you just drop by to say hi then? Nope. I'm here because I have something here with me, hidden. Something to give to you. Is it gonna be flowers, Grimmy? Here. Okay, I gotta calm down. have to calm down. I'm a grown woman. I have to calm down. I've got to chill out. Flowers? You said you'd like some. You got me flowers? I didn't think to ask what type of flowers you liked, so I picked ones that looked like you. The brightest, sunniest flowers I could find. Damn, Casper. Yes, mortal. It really means a lot to me. You know, if you want them, you're going to have to open the window. Oh, of course. Are you going to come in? Are you inviting me in? I promise I'll try and be good. Brother, what do you mean? Then please do come in. You guys, I'm a problem. I'm a fucking problem. Oh my god, I need to relax. I need to relax. Thank you for the hydrate in this stretch, Axon. The more I look at him, the more I can't help but think he kind of looks like a mix of Vlad and a bit of Danny from Danny Phantom. You know what? Yeah, I can kind of see that. Yeah. I can see it. All right, let me stretch. I gotta prepare myself. You guys, what the fuck? I was not prepared for this. So I am greatly pleased by the invitation. Oh, he's not coming in? Boo. Maybe next time, little human. Change your mind. But you really will have to open it at least a crack if you want these. There we go. You're quite the risk taker, aren't you? Are you telling me I should be scared? I'm simply making an observation. What fun would life be if we weren't taking at least a few risks, hmm? Here you go, sunshine. Reach for the flowers. Your hands are really warm. Yours are quite cold, even through the gloves. How can hands be pretty? I'm sorry, Axon. I know, I gotta chill out. I gotta chill out. I gotta relax. Whew. I gotta get my act together. I can't be like this. I can't be like this with you guys. You'll never let me live it down. I meant the flowers. But your hands are quite pretty too, now that you mention it. Then I'd say your hands are also very, nice. Who would have thought hands could be so alluring? Brother, you gotta stop. What are you whispering about now? I really must be on my way. I've accomplished the thing I wanted to do. So soon? Duty always calls. Off to steal souls then. Better theirs than yours, wouldn't you say? No, you can't just hand over yours now. Or you can just hand over yours now if you want. Better get to work before you get in trouble, my little reaper. And since when am I yours? You guys, I'm down bad. Let's say, since right now. Don't be damaging my goods, you hear? So demanding. Casper. Sunshine. Do be careful. Since you asked so nicely, I'll try my best. Don't forget to close that window after I leave. Wouldn't want anyone crawling in when you aren't looking. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Guys. I'm sick. You went out for a few errands today, but mostly you hung out around home. It was a good chance for a little out-of-season spring cleaning. All day you kept an eye out for Casper and his attempts to take your soul, but there was nothing. No strange fires, or collapsing elevators, or brakes cut on the bus. Today, for the first time in a long time, nothing strange happened to you. And for some reason, it felt weirder than if something had. He's given up. He's down bad. Scruffles seems to be doing well today. You sit down on the bed next to her and think towards the future. If you ever manage to afford a house with the market looking like it is, you love to get a dog. A bird would be nice. You want more cats? Probably don't want any more pets. Well, actually, if we're pretending that this is Miss Bing or a alternate version of Miss Bing, we don't want any more pets because she does best on her own. Pets need so much time, effort, and love, and money. One pet is plenty for you. For now, you enjoy Scruffles' company immensely. You hope that Grim Reaper and Strange Soul notwithstanding, you have many fun times ahead of you together. Oh, we're looking at the flowers. The thought makes you somewhat giddy. Who could have guessed that strange talking weirdo could be such a romantic? Though you've never received flowers before, you have given them to someone else. Teacher, crush, a family member. Are they a family member? I don't know. You've always thought of flowers as a special thing, a simple thing, but still special. And you felt very special when you looked at the flowers Casper brought you yesterday. Let's tell Scruffles a joke. What's a cat's favorite dessert, you ask Scruffles? Scruffles doesn't reply, but you know she can't wait for the punchline. Mice cream. Scruffles doesn't laugh. In fact, you think Scruffles looks to be judging you heavily. Well, you enjoyed the joke at least. That's truly me. I am like that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Dear Diaries, today I found a huge bug. It was so cool. It had wings and legs, but no arms. Or maybe they were all arms and it had no legs. I don't know. What I do know is that it was the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyways, something wicked cool happened at school. I was climbing this tree. We call it the tree, by the way, but I don't think that its actual name, but I don't know if I haven't asked. And I was really high up and I fell. I fell so far, I thought I was going to die and I got in so much trouble. Raffle-a-mow. The teacher kept saying I could have broken my leg or my back or something, and I was lucky I just got a scratch. What my teachers don't know is that I am totally... What does that say? Oh, because she's misspelled it. Indestructible. Nothing can kill me. Anyways, that's all that's been happening. I gotta go play now. Bye. Wait, how old was I in this? How long of my life have I been avoiding death? You know? Like, how fucking long? All right, let's check our computer. Wait, I want to look at my picture. That's good. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we get all the variants. You guys. What is this? I didn't see this earlier. What is this? Is this stream appropriate? Screenshot. I don't have any DLC. What is that? Oh my god, you guys, bro. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, let's do our Wordle. We gotta relax. We gotta relax. What should our word be? Did I do proud last time? I can't remember. No, I don't think so. A U. It needs to be enough letters. Okay. Ends in E. I got U and N. I'm thinking something something U-N-E. You know? Can't be prune. I guess it doesn't have to be U-N-E though. The N could be somewhere else. But I think if it's not there, the N has to be the first letter. Well, I guess it could also be like you something something. Maybe this? Oh, almost. Oh, untie. Yay! Okay. Let's go next day. We're getting better at the Wordle. Okay, I keep looking at the flowers. I just want to thank you again. They're really pretty. Picture. Good. I'm glad to see they are appreciated. The flowers suit you. The struggle was worth it. The struggle? You don't have any florists near you? These aren't from a florist. And no, there are no florists here. Did you grow them yourself? No. They would not bloom like this here. Flowers are rare. And do I look like some sort of gardener to you? I bet you've never gardened in your life. How did you get them then? I took them from the front yard of a mortal woman. I believe she is what your kind refer to as a grandmother. You stole from an old woman? In her defense, she gave good chase. I was impressed. Oh my god. She chased you down? She certainly tried. She certainly tried her best. But there was no hope for her to catch me. Grim. Either way, they're in much better hands with you. I mean, haven't you seen my plant during our calls? It's right near my bed. Your camera doesn't point at your bed, mortal. I can't say I would mind if it did point that way, though. Simply for research purposes, maybe. Casper! What? Is that an issue? Feeling coy? It is possibly something important to my job as a reaper. Maybe. Brother. Come on. Is that how you get around not being able to lie? Lots of maybe and possibly. I quite possibly, quite possibly have no clue what you're maybe talking about. But no, I haven't seen your plant by the bed. Not looking very alive. I'm not holding out hopes for the flower's survival. They've already been cut from their source, so they won't last forever. I'll just get more for you if they shrivel up. What, and the next day before you're meant to take my soul? Ah, yes. Why would you do that for me? Does there need to be a reason? I simply feel like it. No, I suppose not. Or I kind of like things having reasons, but fine. I suppose not, I guess? Good. I enjoyed seeing your expression when I presented them to you. Hi, Ulti. Hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day today. Hope you're doing good. I do not usually do good things, nor did I understand why someone would. Hello, how are you? Perhaps now I understand it to some degree. So, I'm just wondering something. Are you feeling okay today? Why wouldn't I be feeling okay? You're just acting very flirtatious? If so, then I am being successful in my endeavor. Yeah, whatever, brother. I'm dead. He is trying so hard to cover his tracks. I'm good. I cooked today. How's your day? Ooh, what you cook? Or do you mean like with games? But either way, what's cooking? My day was pretty good. Pretty standard, yet like relatively good Monday. We had some scuff earlier, but we overcame. And now we're flirting with the Grim Reaper, so you know, pretty good day. Pretty good day. He brought me flowers earlier, Ulti. Ooh. I wasn't gonna come out and say it, but yeah. I have read that flirting is a human custom. A custom? Indeed. To flirt with another is to show them that you are of significance to yourself. Or you would like them to be of significance to yourself. Or that they are of significance to yourself, yeah. Both, babe. I cooked some chicken and broccoli, and that's crazy flirting with the Reaper. Ooh, that sounds good. Well, I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, you know, what can I say? What can I say? I like to live life on the edge. You know, but I think it's working though. All this flirting is really, it's doing me good because all week he's been trying to reap my soul. And now he's catching feelings, and I don't think he wants to reap my soul after all. Yeah, no, and I think he's imagining the life we could have together, if you know what I'm saying. So, and I'm imagining it too, I must say. I'm just living in La La Land. Yeah, we're having a great time, Ulti. We're having a great time. He brought me flowers. He's flirting with me. He's shown interest in my bed. Like, you know, I just feel like everything's going according to plan. So I'm of significance to you? You're what I hunt most greatly over everything else. I would say that makes you significant. Yeah, sure. That's all it is. My research into various flirting methods say that anyway. You've researched flirting methods? You're cute. Cute and stupid. It's neither cute nor stupid. It's practical. I'm ensuring the possibility of the best result. That is what I do best. Adapt to be whatever is needed. And what would be the best result for you? That is something you do not need to know. Yeah, sure. I mean, it is obviously taking your soul, weakening your resolve enough to trick you. Sure. All business. Mortal, I wish I could say I hated you. You're aggravating. Too bad you can't lie, huh? Nah, listen, okay, since last Friday, we've been rage baiting this dude so hard, and now he's in love with me, so you know, pretty successful overall, I'd say. Shut up. You're too nosy and annoying, and I'll think of more things later. And you're surprisingly very soft and cautious. Not words that have ever been used to describe me. The more I get to know you, the less Grim Reaper you seem. Maybe I've shown you too much of my true self to you. To be honest, I'm not even sure if I have a true self. I exist for my role. Beyond that, I think you're plenty. I like talking with you and seeing new sides of you. Isn't it refreshing to just be you? You can just be Casper. It's nice, I suppose. That's exactly how love works, old C. Check this out, okay? Check this out. Get sat. You called me flirtatious, but I believe you are the flirty one here. Okay, guilty. Yeah, yeah. Me? Never. You're fortunate to be able to lie. But I know your eyes have been on me from the start. I cannot fault you. I am a catch after all. Why the duding? That's you tooting your own horn. Wow, mature. Hey, I didn't say you were wrong. Well, even if you were only flirting with me to get my soul, can't say I mind all that much. Flirt away. 07. What is an 07? It's a salute, doofus. Yes, I see now. I've never seen this salute. Perhaps I shall adopt it. He's so cute. Stop. I've come up with another. This one is a wave. Truly groundbreaking stuff. By the way, won't you get in trouble for flirting? Well, that is not allowed, of course. No, for telling me classified information. Enlighten me. What classified information have I shared with you? Casper. Yes? You said your name was highly classified. Not for mortal ears, right? That. Maybe some rules are worth breaking. Hearing you call me grim in person made me feel cringe. Who taught you that word? Oh my god. I am down with the internet lingo, Minty. I know about cringe, Pog, and Riz. I've even heard more of this baby girl. Oh my god, stop. You gotta stop. Please don't say those words ever again. Your opinion has been noted and subsequently disregarded, Sunshine. I know. I want to call him baby girl. He is my baby girl. But seriously, your name was actually classified? Correct. If anyone comes and asks about me, then it's best if you keep it quiet. I doubt anyone will anyway. You're gonna have my soul by tomorrow, right? Right. Always best to be cautious anyway. Though you aren't the most cautious person. You allowed a total stranger to install a messaging program on your computer. Then fell in love at first sight with his handsome face and charming personality. You're a dork. I am far from a dork. I'm charming and good looking. A charming and good looking dork. The charming part could go either way though. Though I cannot lie, I'm capable of seeing through them, little human. Now that we're both here though, on a much more serious note, I must admit to you that other than giving you flowers, I had another ulterior motive for my visit. Oh. Don't misunderstand me, Minty. I wanted to give you those flowers. I also wanted to test out a theory I had. Alright, what was it then? I was experiencing another bout of soul sickness yesterday. It was a less severe case, but still an awful experience. Again, it's a really common thing for you Reapers, huh? Actually, no. Well, it never used to be for me. I seem to be more susceptible lately. Which leads me to an important question. Why? Did you find out why? Let's do this over a call. Wait, is it serious? Are you going to die? Please don't tell me you're dying. If that's what you're going to say, I'm not going to answer. I don't think I'm dying. You don't think? No, listen, I swear, you mortals are so bad at listening. You in particular. We talked about this the other day. Think back on it. Do you remember? Kind of hard to forget that day. Tell me about it. Do you remember how I felt the day after my sickness? You were fine. It made no sense. I thought it just a mere coincidence that after the linking of our minds, the symptoms disappeared. You jokingly claimed to be healing me with your presence. And then yesterday... What about it? That morning, I was ferrying souls across the live stream. And it was like... Hells, if they trace this conversation, the two of us may suffer for all of eternity. At least we'd be suffering together. You always look on the bright side of things, don't you? I picked the right flowers for you, bright like a sunflower. Anyway, this is important. You seem very stressed about this. Tell me, maybe I can help. Then answer the call and we can discuss it. All right. Hey. Don't just say hey. I'm freaking out here. Well, to put it bluntly, yes, I think it's because of you. Yeah, you're definitely causing it. How? Me? What exactly is because of me? The soul sickness I'm experiencing. I've gotten it much more since I've known you. Maybe you're just too radiant. I knew the nickname Sunshine fit you. Don't you get that from souls? I'm alive. Yes, it is from souls. Yet I've suffered from it regardless. Are you trying to say I'm doing this on purpose? I'm not really trying to make you sick. I'm not saying you're the cause of the sickness, but I do think you are the cause of why I seem to be more susceptible to it. You're not making any sense right now. So seeing me yesterday made you sick? No, my soul was unbalanced before I came to you. I came to you to see if it would go away. That was my theory. But it could have, but it did. Sunshine, it did. What? You didn't do it on purpose then? Do you have any clue what you're doing? No, I have no idea what you're even saying. What are you talking about? It's your soul. You're giving it away, so to speak. What? How? Do you ever wish, mortal? Feel something so strongly, want for something so badly? There are things I have been wanting for strongly the last few days. It is infuriating. Oh, tell me more. Of course. You said that your pet was ill yesterday, correct? And now they're fine, yes? Yeah, perfectly normal. What are you getting at exactly? I think you did it then as well. You're giving parts of yourself away. To your sick pet. To your plant. To me. Things you want to be healthy. Things you want to live. I think you're taking the taint away. Or maybe neutralizing it. I don't know. I got an even better look at your soul when I visited you. I understand the pulsing now. It's because you do not have a full soul. I don't have a full soul? Is this going to affect the ferrying of my soul to the afterlife thing? I have never seen a soul that is not full, so I cannot answer your question. But if you were to give it all away, I assume you would just simply cease to be. Just like that, and I'm nothing? I would never forget you, our time together. You're rather unforgettable. I think that fact will cause me much trouble in the future. You think I'm special? That's what I'm saying. He's fucking fine. Stop. You're making me want to get the DLC and I don't need to buy anything. Stop it. Stop saying that. I would never. Oh, wait. Oh, you mean the picture we looked at earlier? I'm telling you, that wasn't DLC. That wasn't DLC. Thank you, Ulti. I am thirsty. I am. Okay, Ulti. I don't know if I can look at it from here. Wait, hold on. Maybe I can. Oh, I don't think I can. Okay, well, the next time I get the chance to look at the gallery, okay, I'm gonna save here real quick. The next chance I get to look at the gallery, I'll show you the picture that was in there. I'm telling you, I don't have the DLC. I don't know how we got that picture. Okay, but it was sus as hell, and I loved it. I would never forget you, our time together. So maybe try to be careful. Don't wish too hard is all I'm saying. But it's for my kitty. I care about my kitty. I don't mind. I'll take it. You want to take my soul soon anyway, right? I might as well be of help beforehand. I don't really think that would be a good idea. This is obviously something you cannot control. You could take on more than your body could deal with. Can you teach me to control it? That is not something that can be taught. At least not by me. I don't understand how it's even possible. I've never met someone with your abilities. How or why you're able to do what you can, I cannot even guess. Oh. Well, I'll try to control it. I'll think really hard about not overdoing it. You can do whatever you wish. You are aware I'm trying to take your soul, right? Yeah, I'm well aware. And yet you're such a confusing mortal. Fine. But if you take it too far, you'll cease to be, yes. I suppose I'll just have to do it carefully. Don't get me wrong. If Scruffles gets sick, I'll wish really hard. I wouldn't expect any less, Sunshine. Okay, good. Then next time you feel unbalanced, you can try to alleviate it if you truly wish. As long as I can keep an eye on you, it should be fine. Wouldn't want you to get too corrupted after all. By the way, Casper. Have you ever heard of Casper the Friendly Ghost? The way you can jump from topic to topic is remarkable. You ought to be studied. I don't do that. Excuse me? You're excused. So, yes or no? I've not heard of it. So I suppose the answer is no. Really? You kind of have the vibe going for you. A friendly ghost vibe? I am neither of those things. Oh, you really do. I doubt you and I could ever have a quiet moment. Well, why don't we test the theory, huh? You have your friendly moments, sometimes. Occasionally. Probably. Maybe. And I'm not certain you aren't a ghost. You're awfully pale. Well, I'm certain that I am not a ghost. Like I've said many times, you really do have a vivid imagination. Must you let it run so wild all the time? If it annoys you, it makes me want to do it more. That's true, that's true. Of course it does. Your behavior is certainly odd. I've never met another mortal like you. Not that I've spoken to many mortals, but you get the idea. What can I say? I thoroughly enjoy bullying you. I like seeing you flustered. It makes me happy. Just like that. Yep. Small brains are so easily amused. Thanks. You aren't welcome in the slightest. Don't you want to know what I imagine about you with this wild imagination of mine? Aw, poor Casper. He's my little blushing maiden. I'm not a maiden, nor am I blushing. You're obviously blind. Sure, you never blush, of course. Batting my eyelashes. Stop that. Are you sure you don't want to know? I am intrigued. But you also look rather pleased with yourself right now. That makes me not want to know. You're missing out then, Little Reaper. Have it your way. But you would have liked it. You know, we've come a long way, huh? You seem less edgy than when we first met. I was never edgy. I am death. There it is. Still, you say stuff like that a lot less. I don't believe I've changed all that much. I'm the same as always. Nothing has changed. Nope, not my feelings or anything. Not at all. Mighty suspicious, Casper. Yeah, you really be telling on yourself constantly. I don't believe I've changed all that much. Maybe it's because we're friends now? I don't see you as a friend. What do you see me as then? You don't? That kind of hurts, you know? You didn't have to say it right to my face. You misunderstand. I thought it was pretty straightforward. But he never cusses. Oh. Well, not never, but not very much. I thought you were more perceptive than this. I've been flirting with you for days. Well, obviously. Hells. It's not something I expected. I could never have expected this. It's not something I chose. It's a terrible idea all around, honestly. To not want to be friends? Stop talking. I enjoy your company. I really enjoy it, okay? I enjoy it too much. Way too much. Why? Why me? Why do I have to feel like this? It's unfair, honestly. I've done nothing but follow the rules up until now. I've been a good Reaper. And now my heart tells me to throw it all away. What are you talking about? What do you mean by too much? I didn't expect to feel like this. Feel so strongly. You were supposed to just be another job. Are supposed to be just another job. You don't think like that anymore? Your soul is one I must collect. There's no way out of it. It is my job as a Reaper. It's a task I must fulfill. But I find myself wanting to disobey, to break all the rules I have so carefully followed until this week. So why don't you? If I do, they'll just send someone else. I am easily replaceable. I am one of thousands. You're not replaceable to me, but that's not what I'm trying to say exactly. Okay, what is it you want to tell me then? What I'm trying to say is that I don't want to be friends. I don't want that at all. I've found myself wanting to be selfish because I want more. More from you. More than friendship. Stop! Are you sure? Certain. I like you, Sunshine. I don't know why or how or what to do about it, but I like you very much. Dear gods above, this is the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. Do not perceive me. I want to perceive you. It angers me how much I can't hate you. I should. But instead you've done this to me. Ruined me completely? Oh, brother. I know you didn't just pull that line on me. What the fuck? Anyway, cool. Now that that's all said and done, I'm going to go. Time for a long, cold shower. Oh, Grimmy. You poor thing. Wow, you really said all that, then left? Yeah, that was rude as fuck, honestly. Come back. You don't need to be so shy. I'm not being shy. Sounds like something a shy person would say. You'll find I'm actually quite forward. A shy person wouldn't be so straightforward about their desires. So you desire me? That should be obvious to you. Well, you do need a cold shower now. That is unrelated. I must wash my hair, that's all. Glad I have that effect on you. I can just imagine the smirk on your face. You are a wicked woman, mortal. By the way, since it's somewhat topical, do you ever cut your hair? You don't like my hair? No, I actually absolutely do. Or I'm actually kind of obsessed with it. I can't even lie. I was just curious. It's very long. It must have taken a long time to grow. I don't. There's no need for me to cut it anyway. It really suits you. Thanks. Your hairstyle also suits you. You'll just keep growing it then? No. But you just said my hair does not grow like a mortal's. Mine has simply always been this way. If someone attacked you with scissors, it wouldn't grow back? Do you plan to attack me with scissors? As fun as it would be to see you with shorter hair, no. I wouldn't do that to you. That's just mean. And I quite like how you are right now. Also, imagine the revenge you'd get on me. I'll say, and I quite like how you are right now. Pretty long hair and an attitude. What more could a girl ask for? Not truly. Lots of money, fame, immortality. All right, they sound good too. But I could also settle without. As long as I get my grumpy yet charming Reaper, that is. I am sure there's plenty of charming Reapers out there. You forgot the grumpy part. Oh, so sorry. My bad. Wait a second. You were born with hair that long? What? I can't imagine a baby with hair like yours. No, for real though. That's kind of crazy. Hi, Joe. Hello. Thank you for getting your daily mint. You misunderstand. I suppose I haven't ever really explained. I was not born. I was never a baby or child. I was created solely for my purpose as a Grim Reaper. I have always looked the way I do now. Oh. But what about before you were a Reaper? There was not a before. Well, to be honest, I do not know what was before. It is classified, even from me. All I know is that we were created somehow, then given our job. That is why I seem to live for my job. I literally do. Could you have been human once? Maybe they wiped your memories. I could not guess. I suppose it's possible. I have a soul, so it came from somewhere. I'm not totally artificially created, I think. So what happens if you want to quit? I would probably be forcefully terminated. That doesn't sound healthy. No, I would say death is not healthy. Anyway, speaking of hair and all that, I am going to wash mine now. Still need that cold shower, huh? I will talk to you later, sunshine. Thank you for answering my confession with, how about a haircut, by the way? Oh, yeah, sorry. Tomorrow, Minty. The last day of our bet. Good night. Until tomorrow, Casper. He's killing me. All right, let's see what new items we got in our gallery now. You once again spent the day mostly at home, but since you woke up, you've been feeling a little strange. Off balance, perhaps. Not only that, but Scruffles was also acting a bit off. A little sluggish. You had a quick trip to the vet, but they found nothing wrong with her. So you've stayed by Scruffles' side, trying your best to will her to good health. Oh, my poor baby. Check on Scruffles. Scruffles has seemed a little down all day. You've been worrying that she's getting sick again, so you've been wishing as hard as you can. But despite what Casper said about your so-called abilities, nothing has changed. Let's try one more time. You concentrate, then concentrate some more, but you don't notice any changes. Maybe you just need to keep trying? Oh, Scruffles. All right, let's see. My favorite quote. You flip to the end of your favorite childhood book. Resting against the page is a quote that stuck with you. If there's one thing you retain from your journey, I hope it's this. Enjoy your life. Appreciate the small moments. Love with your entire heart. Not every moment has to be epic. A life filled with great deeds is also filled with great exhaustion. I lost my spot. The smallest, most average moments can contain extraordinary beauty if you pay attention. We spend so much time hoping for rest, for the moment when we can relax. But true peace comes not at the end, but in the middle. It will take effort to experience these small joys and stop merely hoping for big ones. So, dear reader, this is my gift to you. Live every moment like it's your last, and don't forget how damn lucky you are that you will get more. Lovely. Okay. I guess let's, or actually, hold up. Let me update my bio one last time. He confessed, and my soul is about to get got. It was nice knowing y'all. Heart, smiley face, winky face, heart. Perfect. Okay. Let's do one last Wordle, because I think today is the last day. Can we get the word? Let's do... I feel like starting with proud is like lucky. It keeps working out for me. Okay, ends in D. Let's try like sword, maybe? Oh. Okay. We're doing good. We just gotta figure out... Oh, wait. I forgot to do a word that had the O in a different spot, though. That's my bad. So it might start with W? World? Beautiful. Okay. Oh, let's look at our pictures. Hold on. What do we got? What do we got now? Okay, these look safe. That's so cute. I love it. Aww. Okay, Ulti, I don't know if you're still here. But if you are, I'm going to show the sussy wussy picture that I got. It is as sussy as it looks on the thumbnail, now that I think about it. I don't know why I expected it to not be sussy wussy. But that's crazy. That's crazy work. New desktop screen for sure. Okay. Let's get her done. Let's bang one out before I die, you know? Might as well. You have my heart. Stop it. Should we meet his energy? We'll say, and you have mine. Oh, I I was gonna put a heart in there as well, but it doesn't fit, so we'll just do that. Or wait, or I can say, and you mine. Heart. There we go. All right. Not to alarm you or anything, but I think something's wrong. I'm starting to freak out a bit. My plant just died. Your plant? Did you not water it? Of course I did. Perhaps too much water? I do not know much about keeping plants. And Scruffles is sick again. What? Are you unwell too? No, I'm totally fine. Just stressed about Scruffles. Not that I think you should use your talent so much, but have you tried? Of course I have. I've been trying all morning. And it's not working. Are you positive I can really heal things like that? I felt it, Sunshine. I'm pretty sure. I'm correct 99% of the time, after all. Hi, Maud. Hello. How are you doing today? And you? How do you feel? Fine. Well, my body is fine. My mind has taken a beating from lack of sleep last night. She doesn't even want to eat her favorite treats. Perhaps there's some limit to the amount of your soul you can give away in a short period of time. Well, if you say so. I hope you're right. Hi, Maud. It's going pretty good. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good one. I'll try again later. You might just need to replenish some energy. Have you eaten? Oops, no, I forgot. I guess I was too distracted with everything going on today. I will soon. Soon is not good enough. Do you often forget to eat? Nah, I think I'm just stressed out. I'll grab something now. Good little mortal. I'll be right back. You step away from your computer and head to your kitchen for a quick snack and some water. Though they make your stomach feel slightly less empty, you now notice something else. A strange darkness in the corners of your vision. Was that there before? You shake your head and go back to Scruffles. She's still looking a bit sickly. You kneel down in front of her and concentrate as hard as you can. Concentrate on your wish. Your head throbs a little, but nothing else happens. So you try again, and again, and one more time for good measure. You feel slightly faint, but nothing else is obviously changing. With a sigh, you go back to your computer. I'm back. Are you happy now? I'm a little sick, but I was worse yesterday, so I'll take it. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear you're doing a little bit better today. I'm sorry to hear you're feeling sick, though. That sucks. I hope you have a speedy recovery. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. To be honest, yes, I am happier if you are eating properly. It is a stupid thing to be happy about when I have to kill you and take your soul, but that is unimportant. I tried to help Scruffles again, too. You tried again? That quickly? Of course I did. I told you I'll always try hard for her. Answer this immediately. Oh. You are seriously the biggest idiot I know. What else was I supposed to do? At least give yourself some time. But what if there isn't much time? Thank you for the hydrate. I don't care if it makes me sick. Makes you sick? If you give all your soul away, you won't be sick. You'll be gone. Not even dead. Just gone. You've got to be more careful. I know. Sorry, Casper. If there's anyone you should be sorry to, it should be yourself. Are you sure you're feeling well? Nope, the corners of my vision are getting dark. I actually feel kind of dizzy. Close your eyes. You still have part of my soul within you, for better or worse. I will use it to check your soul more closely. All right. This can't be right. What's wrong? Stay still and keep your eyes shut. I'm concentrating. I open up. What's the diagnosis? How many times did you try to heal your pet? I've been trying all day, but nothing changed. I would say something was changing because now your soul is barely a flicker. What? No, that can't be right. It couldn't be all used up that quickly. It could if you were doing it constantly, all day. Mortal, stay there. I will make my way to your abode this instant. What? Right now? It is an urgent matter. Can't be that bad, right? Right? Hang in there, okay? Okay. You once again stand up from your desk, but this time you feel much more shaky on your feet. Your vision is going in and out of focus. Something isn't right. Now you're sure of that. However, turning to look at Scruffles, she perked right up. Ah, you think? Everything is okay now. You sit down on the edge of your bed, and you wait. Doesn't take long for your window to be pulled open. He's here! Sunshine. You hear his voice. You see him standing in your room. Why does that seem so natural? Your vision is blurry and you feel faint. You try to get to your feet, but stumble. Casper catches you. I did learn that my job considers mental health day a viable reason to use paid sick leave. Oh, that's good. I just wish I could have used today as intended and not because I was sick. Yeah, that is absolutely fair. That does suck. But that is great that they do count that as a viable reason. That is really great. Hey, 9 hells. This is worse than I thought. Come on, everything's going to be all right. Let's get you sitting down, okay? Hey, Grim. Don't start spouting nonsense now. It's time for you to rest. You win. I win? My soul's gonna disappear, isn't it? I don't want to disappear. So, you win. You won the bet. You can take my soul. Don't be absurd. I lost. Your soul is yours. You can take mine. Is my soul going to disappear? You can't lie. Sunshine, I can't. I told you yesterday. I have come to care for you too much. I couldn't. Thank you for the stretchy and the posture check. Thank you. Oh. Okay, let me sit up straight. Please. This isn't fair. Life isn't fair, Casper. The only fairness is in death, right? Oh no, he's crying! Shit! I feel bad! I'll take you to the best afterlife. I promise. You'll never want for anything. The room is spinning now. Words are difficult to hear. Damn, I'm really about to die, huh? So this is what dying feels like, you think? At least Scruffles is okay. Who's gonna take care of Scruffles? I gave up too much of my soul to my sick cat. Which is very accurate. I would do that. I would give all of my soul for either of my cats. Honestly, I would give all of my soul for like a stray cat. I would give all of my soul for any cat. I would give all of my soul for any animal. Yeah. No, I would never do that, Juan. What are you talking about? Just passing by to say hello, have a good stream. Yeah. Thank you. I'm passing away. You're passing by. I'm passing away. It's good to see you though. I'm glad that we're both heading out of here together for different reasons, but you know, we're heading out at the same time. And I think there's something poetic about that, you know? There's a beauty in that, you know? Yeah, there is. Just don't pass away on my lawn. Okay, I'll try. No guarantees, but I will try. I will try. Take care of Scruffles, okay? Of course. And Casper, I think I really like you too. Damn, did I just fucking die? I don't want to have just died. Oh, he's crying in his bedroom. Stop, this is sad. He holds Azriel close as tears run down his cheeks. Casper never knew what love felt like until he met Minty. Their souls had connected and I'm sorry. Their souls had connected in a way he thought he'd never feel again. And now Minty was gone, and Casper was alone. Suddenly he felt there wasn't much fairness in death. If death was fair, why would he feel like this? He'd accomplished what he'd set out to do. His peers congratulated him. Excuse me, and he never felt so empty. I miss you, sunshine, he sniffles, but no one answers him. And so Casper goes on living alone, thinking on the memory of the mortal who he was supposed to hate, but couldn't help but love. Such is the life of a Grim Reaper. Man, I lost the damn bet. I want to know what the happy ending is. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna see how much I have to backtrack to get a good ending. What if I had put a little bit less? What if it gave me the choice to try again on Scruffles versus not? So I wonder if that makes a difference, or if you have to change a lot of other stuff. I'm gonna look it up. Valid, but who's gonna get your cat's food and water? Does a friend have a spare key? Yes, Tay has a spare key to my apartment. And actually, I think my sister has my other spare key, but I don't think she knows which one it is. But I think they have one somewhere. But yeah, don't worry. I don't plan on dying. I'm looking at Miss Arissa on my bed. She's giving herself a little bath. She's looking very, very cute. Looking very, very cute. Ooh, new items added to the gallery. Okay, let's take a look. Nah, I want to know what do I have to do to get a good ending? Because this hurts my feelings. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look at a guide. Because I think there's quite a few endings. I think I maybe saw that there was like 5 or something like that. Not exactly sure. Oh, here we go. All endings guide. Okay, we're not gonna have time to do all of them. But okay, so there's 2 bad endings. 2 good endings, but one of the good endings is a DLC. I got bad ending 2. Okay. And then I think this other one, the 5th one, is a... Oh, man, I can't do that one because you have to go super far back. Oh my gosh, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. I think all of these I have to make different choices from the beginning. So there's one where you have to joke about getting married throughout the game. There's one that's a DLC, so not that one. And then there's one where you need to pick all the flirty choices, man. So it's like everything you do has to be those things. And then the other bad ending... Oh, it happens on day 3. I see. But I don't want another bad ending. I want a good one. Is there a skip button? Nah, but it's still... We don't have enough time, I don't think, to go through all the days. We'd have to go through the whole game over again. How committed are you to do a full access? Well, okay, maybe we could stream it again another time. I just don't think we can do it today. So maybe maybe we could revisit this one with my next Friday stream if we wanted to, potentially, to see some of the good endings, or I might just play it on my own. Maybe for my next Friday stream, I'll run a poll, and if you guys want to see like the good endings of this game, then we can do that together. Otherwise, you know, I'll just do it on my own. Dang it, I was hoping it would be something where we could just change like a few choices, you know? But it seems like you have to consistently do the right choices. And then there's a couple of specific dialogues where you have to pick a specific thing. So yeah, we don't have time for that today, unfortunately. If it was a little bit shorter, but it's actually a little bit longer, a bit longer than I was expecting, which is by no means, I don't have any complaints about that at all. But you know what? I think at least out of the two bad endings, it seemed like we got the better bad ending because we still got to play through the whole game, whereas it sounds like the other bad ending, you get cut off on day 3. So, you know, could have been worse, but yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So for the next Friday stream, I'll do a poll. If you guys are interested in seeing the other endings of this game, we'll do it then. Otherwise, I'll just play it on my own. But yeah, though I don't know if I'll do... I could do the 2 good endings. I don't know. Like I might eventually buy the DLC for myself, but it's just not really like a priority right now, you know? Especially when there's like other good endings you can play. So yeah, I don't know, but anyways, we'll see. I will leave it open to you guys, and otherwise I'll just play through the good endings by myself. So we'll see. But anyways, that was our playthrough of A Date with Death. I think I'm just gonna wrap up here since honestly we don't have like that much time left. Actually, I forgot that I started a bit late with all my scuff, so we're actually like even closer to time than I thought we were. So I'm going to wrap it up a little bit early today, but I hope you guys enjoyed my playthrough of this game. It was really fun, and I'll have to check out the second one as well because I really liked this. It was a lot of fun and really cute. I'll definitely like, if we do decide to stream it again, I'll definitely just do like the good endings, and then I'll probably do like all of the endings by myself, like, you know, on my own, like the other bad ending and all that. But I'll definitely have to look into the second game as well because this was really freaking cute, and hopefully at some point we'll also get to give Date Everything a go because I would also really love to play that game at some point. Again, I'm just really trying my best to, like, for the most part, be on a no buy with games. So yeah, especially for Friday stream games, because the whole point, well, not the whole point, but a big point of the Friday streams is for me to get to play games that have been sitting in my library that I otherwise don't get to play. So it kind of defeats the purpose if I buy more games for the Friday stream. You know what I mean? At least for now, until I make a bigger dent in my library. But anyways, that's gonna be it from me today, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I will see you all tomorrow with our first episode of Life is Strange Before the Storm. I'm very, very excited to start that one. So yeah, that should be a lot of fun. I'll see you guys then, and if not then, sometime soon. But yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your night and a lovely, lovely day tomorrow. And y'all know the drill. Make sure to hydrate, make sure to eat something if you haven't already, and make sure to do something that will make you smile for bed. All right, you guys, and I will see you very, very soon in the next one. Bye bye. Good night.